reach advantage. All right, now for the main event introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Our three judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Mike Bell, Dave Torelli, and Clemens Berner. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Jason Herzog. This championship bout is sponsored by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. Presented by The Boys. Watch the diabolical new season only on Amazon Prime Video. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from UFC Fight Island in Abu Dhabi, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist holding a perfect professional record, 13 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Costa Minas Gerais, Brazil, presenting the number 2 ranked middleweight contender in the world, the challenger, Paulo the Eraser Costa! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist holding a perfect professional record, 19 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Fighting out of Auckland, New Zealand, by way of Lagos, Nigeria, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya!
Fighters gone over the rules in the back. There were no final questions from you, Blue. There were no final questions from you, Red. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Come out ready to fight.
If there is anything like the tension of a UFC championship main event in professional sports, I will take your nominations. And this one in particular, the consensus greatest 2 middleweights in the world at present, Paulo Costa and Israel Adesanya. Costa closing in the plus 155 range. Israel Adesanya, the champion and the favorite, around minus 175. Paulo Costa is in gray. Israel Adesanya is in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
Ooh, strong leg kick from Izzy to start. Costa waves him on.
Both men just so comfortable in a fight. Some early leg attacks for Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, and that's what Izzy's going to do. He's going to be smart, and he's going to try to let Costa fall on his own sword and rush in, and then he'll look to counter with some of his strikes. But right now, he's smart. He'll pick from the outside. He'll attack that leg.
And it's interesting to hear Adesanya's teammates and coaches talk about how much better he's getting in terms of his strikes and putting some power behind them. You know about the kickboxing credentials, and now 19-0 in his mixed martial arts career. Costa attacks that lead leg of Adesanya. Adesanya pretty effective with those early low leg kicks. About a minute gone by here in round 1. Nice body kick lands for the Brazilian. Looked like leg. That was close to the solar plexus there. Beautiful body kick from Costa.
And I've said that in the lead. Costa's got underrated kicks. He throws them, but is he doing a really good job of already chopping that lead leg of Paulo Costa?
And Costa acknowledged that latest offering from Adesanya. You think about checking some of those, Paul?
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't even want to check it. I just wouldn't want to be there. Because you see, he's precise with it. He's hitting that same exact spot, right on the knee, every time.
Adesanya putting money in the bank early. You already see the redness. Body kick from Costa and a counter right from Adesanya. Looked like Costa was able to avoid that switch kick offering from Adesanya. Adesanya super efficient here early on. Not at all surprised to see these two combatants jawing back and forth. Costa going hands behind his back earlier than I expected.
Not to be recommended, but, you know. That left kick is sneaky there from Costa. And this is the patience I think we're talking about, John, from Costa. He's not rushing in because he knows he's so good at countering, sitting back and waiting for you to rush in.
Under 2 minutes here to go in this round. In Adesanya's last defense against Yoel Romero, he was surprised to see Romero sort of flat-footed standing there, not doing much. Already 9 leg kicks have landed for the incumbent.
You might have checked that last one, but those other ones are getting through. They're doing damage. Even if Costa's playing it off, it does not mean they're not affecting him.
Costa closes the distance quickly there, appeared to partially land. And again, Adesanya putting in good work on that lead leg of Costa.
You see all the cupping on Costa's legs, and already going after them. He's not an idiot. If he sees a weakness, he's going to come after it. And that's the safest bet right now, especially early in the first round when Costa's fresh. Chip at the legs, wear him down. Oh,
brilliant. Adesanya in an outstanding striking flow early, moving brilliantly. First clinch situation doesn't last very long.
Man, Izzy looking really sharp here. Landing those leg kicks, sitting back.
Just 7 total strike attempts now, 8 for Paulo Costa.
Yeah, not his norm. You're normally very busy with his strikes.
But this does dovetail with what he said to us in our fighter meeting. No need to be anxious or fast early. 5 minutes down, round 1 for the champion.
All right, let's take a look here. This was the story of that first round. Big leg kicks there from Adesanya. And, you know, stomping to the front leg, then going to the roundhouse, right on the knee, on the calf. He's really attacking the vulnerable parts there. There's a body kick from Costa that kind of bounced off the hip. That one lands. Izzy catches it, looks to counter. Good job from Costa, pushing off and staying safe there.
That's what I need. It's perfect. Trust in your combos. When you get to the fence, don't let him come and go.
Respira, respira, respira. Sai muito cedo, Badu.
All right, here we go, round 2. The Paulo Costa corner appeared to like the way he approached those 5 minutes. Adesanya, 22 of 37 unofficially on his significant strikes in round 1. Here we go, round 2.
Starting to really get red on that leg, that lead leg of Paulo Costa. Just, oh, look at the bruising too.
And that last one's not going to help matters. You wonder.
Yeah, it's like you can see each impact where it was landing and which ones, like lower shin, mid shin, knee, of where Israel is landing each one of those kicks.
Adesanya appeared an inch away from landing that head kick. Costa did not necessarily think so.
The poker face strong from Paulo Costa, but he's not landing anything yet. He's got to close this distance. He's got to let his hands go. There's a nice leg kick. There's another one. But no boxing so far, really, from Paulo. Yeah, look at that leg. And he's attacked the inside quite a few times now as well, really mixing it up. And for Israel, he could do that all day. He could sit out here all day and attack those legs.
Head kick appeared to partially land. The gamesmanship continues from Paulo Costa. 90 seconds gone by round 2. Costa still moving pretty well, but do not want to eat too many more of those. Got to think they were expectant that Izzy was going to attack in that way.
I mean, 20 leg kicks. Look at that. 20 leg kicks landed from Israel Adesanya. And of course, yeah, of course it was expected. But at some point, you've got to try to address it. You've got to go for it, right? And I'm not saying that's easy to do, especially when you're facing such a diverse striker in Israel Adesanya. But at some point, there's a beautiful body kick. There's another one. Oh, left hand switch stance there from Adesanya. He's just so smooth, not even open his mouth to breathe at all here. Almost midway through the second round, looking fantastic.
Yep, fighting a near perfect fight. And right after the main event, don't miss a recap of all the action on the UFC Fight Night, or 253 post show, I should say. It's on ESPN Plus. Paul, Megan, Angela Hill, Brendan Fitzgerald break it all down right after the main event. It's only on ESPN Plus. Oh! That one certainly appeared to land, but Costa was able to eat it.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Paulo Costa. He's getting picked apart here in this fight.
And it looked like that head kick opened up a cut in and around that right eyebrow of Costa, who eats a jab there from Adesanya, who is firing on all cylinders tonight.
That gamemanship is slowing down a bit, John.
You are right about that. Under 2 minutes here in round 2. And now Adesanya attacks the inside of that right leg.
That leg is trash. Absolute trash. Costa's got to commit, John, if he wants to stay in this fight, because Izzy will do this from the outside for the rest of this fight if he has to, if he doesn't catch him in the meantime. But now, since he's been attacking the legs so much, Izzy can afford himself now to take risks and start going upstairs, because now he's got Costa's attention so much. Ooh! And then he's out. And then he's going to go to the leg again.